Here are a couple of examples to compare fractions, right? We need to write these signs. This is for less than, this is greater than, this is equal to, and that is greater than. Okay? Now, so let me write these signs for you. This means less than, okay? This, equal to. And this is greater than. Okay, so less than means what for us? We say 7 is less than 10, correct? We say 12 is greater than 5, and we say 2 is equal to 2. Okay, that's what they mean. Now, we have to write the symbol in the center and compare these fractions, right? These are different questions. So question number 1, when we have common denominator, so between 3 and 5, it is very easy to decide. We know 5 is greater than 3. So there, no difficulty. We can always write like this. 5 is greater than 3, or 3 is less than 5. So this is on this side. We say 3 is less than 5. So this big size is towards the bigger number, right? So we'll read this as 3 over 11 is less than 5 over 11, correct? So think like this. There is a piece which has been broken down into 11 equal pieces. If you take 3 pieces and the other person takes 5, then you get less, right? Here, this is kind of tricky. We'll come to this. It's like 4 out of 7 and 4 out of 9. So which one is bigger for you? Let's say we had a big piece, right? And if you divide it into 7 parts and take 4, that is the first option. Second is divide in 9 parts and take 4. So when will you get more? Or think it like this. You have to share something, and in sharing you only get 4 parts. If you share with 7 people, those 4 parts will be bigger. Or if you share with 9 people, those 4 parts will be bigger. Which will be bigger? That is what you decide. So of course, if you share with less, you will get more, correct? So this is less, right? So you get more. So this is more. Do you see that? So 4 over 7 is much bigger than 4 over 9. Do you understand? 4 over 7 is more than half. Do you see that? 4 over 8 will be half, correct? And this is lesser than half, because half of 9 is 4 and a half, right? Another way of looking at it. Okay. Here, well, when the denominators are different, best way to compare is make the denominator same. How can you make this denominator same? You can multiply both by 2, right? So let's multiply them both by 2. So if I do that, what this fraction becomes? 2 times 2 is 4. And this is 6. So this becomes 4 over 6. And here we have 3 over 6. Now they have same denominator, right? Now it's easy to write. This is greater than this, correct? So we'll put this symbol here. Is it okay? Next type of question. Here, again we have different denominators. So we can make them same by multiplying this by 3 and multiplying this by 2. We have another technique here. What we call that is cross multiply. And what is my cross multiply technique? It is the most useful technique to compare fractions. You multiply this by this and this by this, right? If you do that, 3 times 1 is what? 3. And 2 times 2 is what? 4. Now, is 3 greater than 4? No, it is less than. And that's how you get it. Simple as that. So cross multiply is the best technique to use here to compare fractions. Do you see that? Now, some more questions. This involves whole numbers, right? And 99 over 100 is a fraction less than 1. 1 over 100 is also a fraction less than 1. But this is 1 whole and this is 2 wholes. Of course, 1 is lesser than 2, right? And therefore, we can write this as this. 1 is less than 2. That is why. Correct? How about this? This is 9 out of 10, so it is less than 1, and this is like 1 out of 1, right? So this is much bigger than this. This is smaller. So here we write like this. Correct? Here we can do like this. Correct? You can multiply by 3 and get 9 here. And if you do that, 3 times 4 is 12. 12 is bigger than 8. So you get this. Do you understand? See how I compared them for you. But you could apply cross multiply. If you do cross multiply, 9 times 4 is what? 36, right? And 3 times 8, 24. So cross multiply always works. 9 times 4, 36. 3 times 8, 24. So it works. Do you see? You can say this is 1 over 1. 1 times 9, 9. 10 times 1, 10. So 9 is lesser. Do you see that? It works, right? We will not do it in whole numbers. We'll check the whole numbers separately, right? Here, 9 times 4, 36. 7 times 4, 28. So this is greater. Do you see that? 11 times 3, 33. 11 times 5, 55. This is greater. This is less. So it works. So cross multiply, I think, is the best way to do. What we call this technique is cross multiply. So you cross multiply and then decide which is greater, right? Here are some questions for you, and we'll write them as 2 over 5, and you write down what comes here, right? And let's say 1 out of 4. Then we have 1, 3 over 4, and 1, 2 over 3. This is tricky. I've kept one same. So basically you have to compare 3 over 4 to 2 over 3. Do you get it? Okay. And this one is 2 over 3 and 3 over 4. Okay. So try to compare these. Well, I've written the same for you. Oh my God. So let me change this. Let me write this as 2 over 5 and 3 over 4. Okay? Try to do that. Okay. I hope it helps you how to compare fractions. What will you apply for? Cross multiply. Fastest way of doing it. So just multiply this times this times this, and get your answer. Okay? Thank you.